A lot of people like to believe that the managerial role isn't too important. They say, he's not the one playing, he can't dictate the game, but I have to disagree. Prior to Montoya's firing, the Jays held a half-game lead in the wild card and were an okay 46-42, but were more than 10 games back in the AL East. When he was fired, Bo Bichette came out and told the media that he agreed with the decision. This, paired with player-only meetings, told me that Montoya had lost the clubhouse and the players were seeking leadership from each other rather than him. I don't want to completely bash Montoya. He did well managing a young, talented group, but when it came to competing, he didn't show up. His replacement, John Schneider, has been with the organization for 20 years, and as you can see, he had a long and chaotic path that saw him manage many teams to make it as the 15th manager in Blue Jays franchise history. When John Schneider was introduced as the interim manager, it was following a 2-9 run the Jays were on, but he got them right back on their feet with an 8-2 win over the Phillies. Schneider would then lead the Jays to a 46-28 record and first place in the wild card with a few games to spare. It seemed as though players loved playing for him, and after all, he did coach the likes of Bo, Vladdy, Romano, and many other contributing guys on the Major League roster during his time in the minors. Schneider knows how to get the best out of his players. Take Bo Bichette for example. Until Montoya's firing, he had a terrible start to the season, with all of his stats around 50 to 70 points off where his career numbers lie. It was looking to be a down year for the star shortstop, that is, until Schneider took over. Bo was fueled by a historic August, which saw him take home the Player of the Month award, and in doing so, helped the Blue Jays secure their spot over the Mariners and Rays for the top wildcard position. Now, looking at these numbers, they aren't too eye-popping, besides the slash line. So to show you just how impressive Bo's change of pace was, I averaged the numbers across 162 games to show you just how well he recovered. In this graphic, you can see just how big the changes are. Over 30 more hits, 14 more doubles, and 40 less strikeouts among other improving stats. Yes, the home runs would be lower, which is honestly surprising to me. I really wouldn't have thought that before I took a deeper dive into the stats, but hey, I'd take the second half Bo any day of the week. As mentioned above, Schneider went 46-28 when he took over. He was the fastest to 40 wins in Jays managerial history, and if the Jays kept going at this rate over 162 games, their record would be 100 wins and 62 losses. Definitely not bad. Also, with the changes to the schedule, the Jays will be playing less games in the AL East and more games against bottom feeders like the Reds, Nationals, Pirates, and Rockies. That's all for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Were you happy the Jays extended Schneider for 3 years? Also, only a small percentage of people watching are actually subscribed, so if you enjoy watching content surrounding the Blue Jays, you're definitely going to want to subscribe. I'm planning on posting 4 to 5 times a week, and with baseball season coming up, you're surely going to want to be kept in the loop. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.